This here's my final verdict of this fantastic fishing planet, the ultimate fishing simulator. I mean, I strongly feel that way. I strongly feel it's the ultimate fishing simulator. It's just too addictive right now. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it while I talk. This game has been. It took me away from Destiny. It took me away from Doom, Mass Effect, Bloodborne, Neo, all my popular games right now. This has been a week straight, 7 days straight. I have been playing this. No other game has been played on my PlayStation 4 console here. I'm strongly gonna say that. No other game has been played as intensely. Not as intensely. No other game came on for a whole week straight. Now you see these different locations here? You see these are all differing fishing locations. Different species of fish are throughout this game. And it's almost real. If you go out to this is the United States here. So if you really go to these locations in real life, you'll see fish out in that location in real life. These are real locations here. These are actually real locations here. And this right here, this is the starter location. And I must say, this is where I catch the biggest, and for right now, this is where I catch the biggest fish. But if you look up here, where it says Falcon Lake, they have some serious fish. Let's get to the species of fish here. Look at the brown trout there. Cutthroat trout. Oregon red band trout. These are some humongous fish. The reason why I'm not here, if you look on the bottom left where it says travel cost, look how much it costs. Transfer funds $4,000. 1 day is $1,000. Total $5,000. Now look on the top right. You see my name there, Halfman, and you see I'm level 16, and the coins I have 34, and believe it or not, the coins are more valuable than the dollar bills. But I got coins 34, and the dollar bills got 39,164. Now, if I were to go to that location and fish, it would take $5,000 out of my $39,000. Not only that. Let's get into it. Let's look at all the different fish here. Rainbow trout. These are some humongous fish. You catch them fish. You got a smallmouth bass, rock bass. Which is not really that big, but the smallmouth bass get really big. Now let's keep going down there. Now you got to pay for a license here. Now this right here is the basic license. Basic license. Now right here, you see it says your restrictions. You got to release the Oregon red band trout there. You got to release the brown trout. You got to release the rainbow trout. Those are the humongous fish. So if you're smart, you'll go over to where it says advanced license, advanced Oregon license. Now you can catch everything. Now let's get into it. Look how much it costs. Look at the basic Oregon license and the advanced Oregon license. You see, it's $1,000 for 1 day. So 1 day of fishing. That's actually one real day right now. Today is let me look at my calendar. Today's actually the 13th. The 13th. The time is now 11 o'clock a.m. So the 14th on 11 o'clock a.m. is when that 1 day expires. So now, if you go all the way down there, you want to get the unlimited. That's what you want. But you don't want the basic. You want the advanced. So we're moving over to the advanced right here. This is what you want. Now look at the prices. 1 day is $2,000. So they're taking $2,000 out of your money. The week, and the coins are more valuable. Now you have unlimited access. You keep not unlimited access, but you keep everything you catch. Now let me go back to where we were. Now I'm not gonna go to Falcon Lake because even though I have the money, is just I'm not ready for it yet. I'm gonna go to my Lone Star Lake. This is the lake where I catch these monstrous fish. Right now I gotta go to the shop and I gotta get a special lure. Okay, let me tell you about this lure. This lure is nice here. It's the #2 hook. The casting spooner. It's the #2 hook, and I'm gonna say that hook is. I catch a lot of fish with that hook, so I'm gonna proudly say that it's probably not my best, but it's a very good. Now that weight is not really all that high, so I'm gonna go over to this. Now this is 1.13 ounces, something like that, 1.3 ounces. So the weight is a little bit more, so it will cast further. But the hook is a #1, and it's a #1 hook. That right there, that's okay, but I think I need something more serious. Let's go over. Did I put that hook back? I think I did. Let's go over again. Let's go over again. Let's go over again. Where's that famous hook? There was another nice one here. There, down here. Okay. Now that's a 1.5 with a #2. That's really a #3 hook, but it's no. It's a #2. It's a #2/0 hook. I don't know what that means, but it's a #2/ hook. Now I have the gold right now. Now I'm gonna say the chain pickerel, the pickerel species of fish, are attracted to that gold. That's my experience with this game. They like that gold there. They just go crazy for it. Now if I go over here, bam, the bass like this color. I get more bass, more bluegill, other species of fish with this color. So you see what I'm saying? This game is packed down to reality. This is real life here. If you go out and actually use these type of lures here, these lures do exist in real life, you will catch these species of fish. So I'm actually learning how to fish by playing this game. I'm learning so much playing this game here. I just bought this lure here. Now I need another rod. I need a spinner rod. Now I need a good quality rod. I need a 2-piece rod. I'm gonna have to go with let me see. What will be the better rod here? This is 2-piece. Why is that so much more money? I don't know. Is it a better rod? I'm gonna have to say it is a better rod. But I'm gonna have to. I'm going for it. Okay. Let me go back to my inventory and put that rod I just bought into my backpack. I'm gonna press R2 to go to. Now, where's the rod I just bought? Where's the rod? Is this the rod? No, that's the 5-piece rod. I just bought this rod. Where did my rod go? I just bought that right here. It's right here. No, that's not it. I just bought it. Oh, okay. Wait. What's going on here? Is it in my backpack? What happened to my rod I just bought? Oh, okay. Wait. What was that? This is the 5-piece rod that wouldn't work. I think the other rod is in my... I'm gonna have to say the other rod is in my backpack. I mean, in my little holder there. So we're gonna have to go with that. Because for some reason, that little spin jig won't work with my... Let me show you what I'm talking about. I don't know why it's not showing it, but my little nano spinner won't cast properly with this bait caster. I don't know why that is, but it won't cast properly. Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. What's on? I'm leaving.
Okay, gamers, we're back. Let's go fishing. Now I don't know how to move that. How do I move that?
Hi.
How do I move that? I need to learn how to move that to see if I got a... Let me see what you just said. Let me go to my regular YouTube here. How are you?
Good. You.
Okay, okay. So here we go. Here we go. How do I move this over so I can see what I'm doing? Okay, okay. So here we go. Here we go. How do I move this over so I can see what I'm doing? All right, lady. Let's just go fishing. You know, it's all about fishing the experience,
Don't
and this
know.
definitely has an experience. A very nice experience. Let's go. Bam. Woo, boy, what a fishing game. What an intense fishing game. It's reality. This is how fishing really is. I'm actually learning a lot. Like, you got to get the right pound test. If you're going to go fishing for a 2 pound bass, you might as well go with 6 pound test line. Reason why I say that is 6 pound test line will cast further than 10 pound test or 12 pound test. So yeah, you get no stronger lines, but you're limiting your distance or how far you can cast. So I didn't know that. I'm a real fisherman. I didn't know that until this game taught me that. This game it's realistic. And bass really go for certain color type of lure. You got a silver lure or a white lure, they gonna attack you left and right. You need a bright lure. Now, tiger muskies, pikes, pickerels,
In
they go
fishing
for like the
right now in
gold
real
colors
world.
and stuff like that. I don't know why, but they do. Now watch this right. Watch this right. You see right here? You see the color? See on the top right? I got a gold spinner jig. Now watch this. I'm gonna aim my rod right here, right in this little channel right here. Now watch me catch a chain pickerel. This is amazing here. This is how you cast this. And you bob that thing on the bottom like this. And the fights, here we go. See that little bite there? Now I got force feedback on this controller here. I can feel it. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, baby. I need a new pair of shoes. Come on, bite, baby, bite. Let me do something real good. Let me check something out here. A grass pickerel. Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Just a minute. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I caught a bass. Sometimes you catch bass with this color, too. This is the ultimate fishing game. I mean, this is how you should do this type of lure in real life. This is the way you're supposed to fish in real life with this lure. Now, I like to fish right here in between the trees right here. For some reason, there's a channel in the bottom of the lake here, and I catch a lot of fish at the bottom here. An intense fishing game here. I mean, it's just spectacular to play. See, I'm getting a little nibble. There we go. There we go. He feels like a pike. I think he's a pickerel. No, he's a bass. He's probably a small bass. Yeah. Yeah, he's under a pound. He's just under a pound. Because I could tell by the weight of the bass. This is fishing at its finest here. This is addictive here. I recommend everyone get a PlayStation and download this game. It's a free download. This is absolutely spectacular. See, another one. Now look at my rod tip. It's a heavier bass. Look at this is heavier. This is over a pound. I can guarantee this is over a pound. Look at the fight here. You can feel the fight on your rod. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, he's almost 2 pounds. 1.7 pounds. He's almost 2 pounds there. Look at that. $136 I got for him. This game is addictive. This is a good game. I'm thinking all developers, once you make a game, make microtransactions, because I would have never known about this game. This game would have just passed me by if you didn't make a demo, if you didn't give it to us for free. Actually, what made it different, it was a free download, a free demo, so I really demonstrated it and got hooked to it. Now I make microtransactions. I've been buying stuff microtransactions. So this is the way games need to go. Make a little microtransactions now because it's taken off. Now that's probably just my opinion, but I'm saying this is working out because you captured my attention big time. I mean, I would have never known about this. Look, they going for this gold. This is a narrow spooner. It's a narrow. So the way it moves in the water is differently, and it attracts fish differently. I'm surprised I didn't catch a pickerel yet. You see how I'm bouncing it on the bottom there? Look on the top right. I'm bouncing it on the bottom. There we go, baby. Look at my rod tip. It's huge. It's a big. It's over a pound. Look, it's over a pound. 1.2. $95. You know what a game here. What a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. I'm gonna say it's a fishing masterpiece. Now, if you go to those other lakes, you catch other different species of fish. Now, when I went to another lake, I was catching trout. I have actually caught a 1.5 Colorado brown trout, I think it was. What a game. I mean, what a masterpiece here. This right here is revolutionary. And actually, fish swim in schools like this. Now, if you look at the lake there, you see fish swimming in schools. They're showing what other people are catching out there. So you got other people out here fishing too. This is reality at its finest. This is we're all hooked up, connected to the server. I'm gonna say if you want an intense game, even if you're not a fisherman, this is good. You actually learn from this game on what to get. Now I'm gonna go out and buy me a new rod. I'm gonna put about I'm gonna say 8 pound tests because you don't need I used to get 17 pound, 20 pound tests on my line, and I'm gonna say that's actually limiting my casting distance. Now look how far I cast out there. If you look at the bottom right, I went 68 feet because I have regular 6 pound tests here. I can actually go further than that. One time I went, I think it was 80 feet. And some people tell me they went up to 160 feet casting. I'm like, is that reality? Is that real? Because I'm gonna attempt to do that. You got to buy the right equipment if you're gonna be a fisherman. This is actually teaching me so much about fishing here. Now with this lure, it's a little bit heavier, so my casting is record breaking. And watch this, ladies and gentlemen. 74 feet. I can get further than that. PlayStation is taking off. I mean, it's just taking off big time. I mean, video games in general is taking off. Now look at this. That's max. 80 feet, ladies and gentlemen. I went out 80 feet. Now I'm using a gold jig. Now, for some reason, I'm not getting as much bites. We're gonna try the silver. We're gonna see what happens with the silver. Not a jig, it's a spinner. A spoon, not a spinner, a spoon. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see our distance here. 70 feet. Because the weight is not as intense as the other lure I just had. This is 1.4. You know, I'm learning a lot from this game. Now, right now, there's a channel in between here, and right in between you see the shadow of the trees in the water. Right in between here and here, there's a little school here, and the bass, they hang out there. I don't get on. Come on now, come take it, bite. I'm not getting any hits. That's, you know, something's going on. Let me show you another strategy here too. Yeah, no hits is happening here. It's not happening. Let me look at the time of day. See this game, you also have like a fish reader or something like that. This is what's good about this. Let me go look at my fish reader. I'm gonna hit the option button. You see right there? That's why. Look at the time of day there on my weather forecast. I'm gonna say in between. I'm gonna say 1 o'clock. I gotta go to 1 o'clock. I'm gonna speed the day up. First, before I do that, let me cast right over here again. Sometimes I like to cast right here, right in between that little channel right there. Let's see if I get a hit. Damn, nothing. See, I didn't go to my max. That's why I didn't do max. Now, actually, this game taught me bait casters cast further out. I'm thinking about getting a bait caster rod instead of a than a regular spinner rod. I mean, I'm just learning from this game here. I'm gonna put 10-pound test line because you don't need nothing more than that. And here's another thing I've learned: you can't keep your line on your reel for long periods of time because my real actual fishing rods in real life, the line been on my rods for about 10 years, over 10 years. That's why when I had a bass, I had something huge, and I'm hearing all these tangling, these noises from my line. I'm like, you know how you got an intense fish on your line, you hear certain sounds from your line? That's what it sounded like. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then my line just snapped. Because that means I got to change my line. Now, here's the thing. This game also taught me braid is better than monofilament. I'm going to say braid casts further. I'm going to say braid is a little bit stronger. And also, I heard that the fluorocarbon line, I heard that's really strong too. But people are telling me to stick with braid. You know, I'm so far I'm about to get a braid. I mean, a bait caster. Put some braid on it. 10-pound test. Keep it in fresh water because salt water actually eat away at your line, so you lose the life of your line. There we go. Here we go. This is not a big one because look at my tip. Look at my gauges there. He's not. This is not a. He's alright. He's under a pound. I think he's under a pound. He's just a pound. $82. You know, I'm addicted to this game. I'm addicted. I can honestly say I'm addicted. This is pure addiction at its finest. I can't play any other game. We're gonna try this color here. Now the pickerels, They're longer fish, but they're not as heavy as the bass. I don't know why. They're not as heavy. It looks like I might have to speed the day up. And this is how you press square. And I said 1 o'clock. We're going to speed up to 1 o'clock. Now look at the fog there. That's an indicator that the water is a little bit cooler, I think, so the fish are more aggressive. We're gonna try this out here. Let's see what happens. It just changed too. I don't know why I did that. And this is how you actually have to fish. You have to change. There we go. There we go. We got a bite. Now you can use regular live bait too, but I must say lures are just more intense, more exciting. Even though it's casting, reeling, but that's how I fish in real life. I'm a I'm a lure person. See, we got bites, we got nibbles, little nibbles. This controller just enhances the reality of this game here. I mean, it's a big enhancement, a big difference. You actually got to go in your settings and turn it on. Turn on your rumble features. Turn on both rumble features. So in your line intensity, you get a different rumble sensation than when a fish bites. When a fish hit, it actually feels like reality. I mean, oh, the snag. I snagged. I'm getting hits here. There's something in this water right here. There's something here. I'm staying here. There's something here. We're gonna go with a different type of lure. We're gonna go with this a regular casting spinner because the movement is different here. So it's gonna be a different swimming simulation. I like to let it sink to the bottom and then reel. See if there's a hit. There's a hit. I felt that. You see other people fishing out. You see the guy on the left side of me just built it. So you know what a game here. What a game. It's addictive. You know, I actually fell asleep yesterday with the controller in my hand and forgot to turn it off. I mean, this what kind of addiction this is here. I only do that with intense role playing games. I only did that. The last time I did that is with Phantasy Star Universe. That's another epic online MMO role playing game. We need another Phantasy Star. I'm not trying to change the topic of this game here, but Phantasy Star Universe is one of the greatest role playing games of all times. It feels good playing this. See, there's a nibble. You guys can't feel it, but I feel it. I need to catch what that is that's nibbling on my line. Now here's the thing too. This game's so realistic that other people are fishing. Now they're disturbing the water. So now fish are scattering now. Right now, all this action going on in the water. So this is reality. Now, when you actually make a room, you have to make a private fishing room. I forgot to do that. But I'm gonna let life go on. Let life go on, ladies and gentlemen. This lure is nice too. It's just that it's too light, but this attracts a lot of fish. I just can't cast really far out with it. But you talk about a fish catcher, this reels them in. Look at this dude down there catching trophy bluegill. Look at the bottom left. Look at that size of that trophy blue. That's a 1.11 trophy bluegill. You know, they showing other people's success. This is good here. This is an MMO at its finest. I actually get tired of playing this game. I don't get tired, but I sometimes I just fall. I start yawning and fall asleep. Because I can't turn the game off. I can't turn it off. This is not something you just turn off and go on to your real life. The gaming, the entertainment must go on. It just must live. Oh God, look at the little bites here. I mean, now I'm all the way in the channel there. I'm not all the way in the channel, but I'm further than I was. All right, go back. I just can't seem to hook them. I feel them biting it, but they not getting. There we go. Here we go. It's a winner. He's a winner. Look at the size. He feels like he's over a pound. He's over a pound. He was heavy. 1.2, $95. Look at the ripples in the water. Look how realistic it is. That looks like real water. So they put some effort into this game here. This is reality at its finest here. And if you see the fish swimming to the top, you can see the water ripples change to match the action of the fish's action. This is excellent simulator. Look at it, I'm getting a bite. Here we go. Here we go. He's a big one. Right when I turn around, you catch the big ones right around here. He's over 2 pounds. I can strongly say it. Look at my rod tip. He's over a pound. Look at the water ripple. Look at the realisticness. This is fishing at its best. Oh, he's 1.3, $108. You are a nice one. I love fishing. I love fishing in reality. It's just an entertaining. I don't even eat the fish. I don't eat fish. I eat tuna fish for protein. Other than that, I'm just a sports fisherman. The fish go right back in the water. I just love the fight, love the challenge. Here we go. Here we go. I love strikes like this. I love fishing, and this is just giving me that intenseness. That's why I can't turn this game off. It's 1.1 pounds, $88. Fishing at its finest. I can't say nothing about the other fishing games. I haven't played them. I can't judge them properly. But this right now is capturing my attention here. My attention, not intentions. This right here is what's up. Oh, look, fish is following my lure. He was following it. Fish actually, you saw the ripples in the water change? Now, rumors have it, people are telling me you can actually get a little lake boat and go in the center of the lake and catch some garanimal fish. That's mean huge fish. It's just straight up. Oh, here we go. We got another intense bite. Are you going to take it? Right here, right in this little channel here, this is where I'm hitting them. Oh, here we go! Yeah, this is what I like. I love it. Look at that water there. Look at the water. Oh my God! This is 6-pound test line. These bass are like a pound and a half. This is why I'm mastering them. And look at that spin jig. You know, I'm actually gonna go out and buy that narrow spooner. If I'm catching fish like this, I'm gonna go out and buy this narrow. This game is just teaching me so much about fishing. Look at that narrow spinner there. It's a silver with a red tip. I think that red attracts them too. The fish is probably thinking that fish is wounded. I mean, that lure is wounded. They're thinking it's blood or something. You know, they teach me so much here. I'm
Hi.
gonna buy me a whole new setup. A new rod and reel. It's going to be a bait caster. I don't know, a bait caster with braid on it. What do you guys think? What do you think is the best rod and reel setup? Now, a bait caster just for lakes. I am a lake fisherman. I only do lakes. Lakes is the water's more calmer. You can fish better. When I go in the ocean, I go for porgy and bluefish. Then you got rough waters and stuff. You really can't control your line. Lakes is more controllable. You can control what you're doing. Even though I will continue my sea fishing, but I prefer lakes. There we go. Here another strike. Oh. These fish are all up in here. This is reality here. Too bad I don't go to my lake around my house and catch fish this size. We got another guy entering my scene here. See his rod? Here we go. I love it. He feels like a pound and a half. Yeah, close to a pound and a half. $109. He's a keeper. I used to go to my lake around my house. About 5 years ago, you used to catch bass this size, probably a little bit bigger than this. What an intense thrill, an intense feel. I'm gonna try a different color lure and see if I catch a pickerel. Pickerels. Now here's the thing with pickerels. For some reason, they it's like they fight harder. Somebody told me they don't fight. I'm gonna disagree with them. Every time I'm catching a pickerel, it's a different weight. I'm thinking sometimes it's a bass because you gotta see my rod tip. This color attracts pickerels. I wonder what to do for that when you see them bite your line. They're actually following the lure. Look at the water, the ripples in the water, because it was a school of fish swimming by. What an intense fishing game this is. This is pure intensity. There we go, baby. What are you? Look at my rod tip. He's a bass. He's a bass. Now look at it. You can pull him out the water like that. Whoa, he's a pound and a half. $116. Look at it. He's 13 inches long. That's a pretty serious bass there. He's 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 bigger than my feet. I'm 11-inch feet. Wow, you're over a foot long. Come on, pickerel. I need you too. I need a pickerel too. This is what's so intense about this fishing game. You don't know what you're gonna catch. You just reel and you just cast and reel and just sit back and be entertained. Let me try my other. This is right in between here. This is another channel down below. If you aim your rod tip like right at the tree bark right there, you right there. There's a little channel. If you stand right here, let me see. Let me see if I can get it. Now this color pickerels are in this area here. Let me check it out. Come on, baby. I need a new pair of shoes. Something was following. Something was following it. Now here's another action I have here. A 1.81 pound spotted bass. We're gonna try this. Now aiming it down at the water there and then put it on reel 2. And I'm just gonna reel. See, it bounces by itself. Now sometimes I catch bass like this. Just let the nature take its course. Yeah. Oh, my line. I gotta change my line. Look at my line. It's at 40%. That's on the middle right. See at the top of the gauge? There we go. See, I get hits like this. Look at the water ripple. Look at the realisticness. Wow. Oh, grass pickerel. What I've been saying, ladies and gentlemen, he's half a pound. Look at the beauty of this fish here. Look at this. Beautiful. Let's catch something else. And this is the basic reel. I just reeled them in. I had my line down like this, and I just reeled. And let my barber say, I'm not doing nothing with the rod. I'm just letting it. There we go. See, this is probably a better strategy. Now look at the fight there. Look at that. What do we got here? What do we? Is that another chain pickerel? I think it is. Yes, it is. See, this is where you catch the grass pickerels, right in this little channel right here. See what my rod tip is? It has to be right there, right next to that tree branch, in the water, close to the water. Reflection. You just sit back and enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Come on, now that wasn't far enough. But this swimming action is realistic here. Bass can't resist this. Look how far out I go. 74, 76 feet. Make the rules here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Where you at, Bass? Let's go. Look, I got a little nibbles. This game is it's award winning. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna call it award winning. Different strategies you gotta use. Different ways you have to fish. Yes, strategies, ladies and gentlemen. Fishing is a strategy type of a sport, and yes, fishing is a sport, ladies and gentlemen. It's a sport. I'm a sports fisherman. We're gonna go with that. That's my title. In real life, I'm a sports fisherman. I don't eat the fish. This is all for sport. And I make sure the fish is healthy when I put them right back in the lake. If you're a sports fisherman like myself, make sure the fish is healthy. Don't hurt the fish taking out the hook. You know, to make sure he's healthy. I catch a lot of juvenile bass, and I make sure they're healthy. Sometimes I put a minnow in their mouth and then throw them in the water. I love fishing. Just love the excitement to it. It's just an exciting thing to do. Fishing, ladies and gentlemen, this is a recreational sport here. It's just intense. I'm learning different strategies on how to fish. This is me just reeling. You see my bobber going up and down by itself because I'm reeling. Look at, I'm getting hits. This feels good. Come on, baby. I just need you to take it.
You want to fish together.
Yeah. I'm gonna fish tomorrow. Where's I live out here in Brentwood. I'm in Brentwood, Long Island, New York. You know any good lakes other than my Islip Lake? Islip Lake has the biggest set of bass I've ever seen in my life. So, now I'm sure there's other lakes. I need to go to Massapequa Reservoir again. That's another lake there too. You catch some granimal fish. We're gonna go with the silver jig. Sometimes the
Lake
silver
X.
jig is aggressive too. Lake X. Where's Lake X?
Texas.
Oh, Texas. So tell me about Texas. Are the fish humongous out there? What's the biggest bass you ever caught in Texas? My history, biggest bass, I'm gonna say is probably was a 2.5 pounds. What's your biggest bass?
One, two.
Don't tell me you caught a 12-pound bass. No way you caught a 12-pound bass. They don't get that big. You caught 12 bass?
One, 2, 3 pounds.
£12.3 bass? You actually caught a 12.3 pound bass. Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my God, that is a what? That's a what is your name? What is your name? Dur Triple? Are you serious? I have never heard of that in the history of my fishing. Friends tell me they caught a 5 pound, 6 pound. You caught a 12.3 bass. That must have been like a tuna fish or something.
Serious as a heart attack.
Wow, I would love to see that. I would love to see that fish. I mean, that fish was probably humongous. Now, how many inches was it? And I know it's got to be over 15 inches. How many inches was that fish? Being 12 pounds, I'm gonna assume it had to have been like 21 inches, over 21 inches.
2, 3.
23-inch bass. Let me write this down. I gotta write this down. I'm on a mission now. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. They get that big? I need to see that in reality. I'm on a mission right now. You know? Are you serious? I need to see what that looks like. You know that's gotta be like a bluefish or something. I mean, was your fight an intense fight? I mean, did you have to lower your drag or the? I mean, I know the fight is different with a 12.3 bass.
In New York, they don't get that big.
Oh, they don't get that big in New York. I need to move to Texas then. I'm on a mission. I need to get airline tickets. How big you think they get in Florida? I'm gonna try a new tactic. A new tactic, which is my old tactic, where you cast and bob. You cast and bob.
I live in Florida and really big.
So you live in Florida. What's the biggest fish you ever caught in Florida? Florida State must be your number one team. Florida State was my number one team at some point. They still my team, but I'm gonna have to go with what's
Sue.
oh man, what's the name of my team again? It's not Nebraska. Nebraska, they don't have the athletes no more. Alabama, ladies and gentlemen. Alabama. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at the fight here. Look at the realist. This is how a fight is supposed to be when you're fishing. Woo! A half a pound. Match that. Let me see if this game has can you go anywhere in Florida? Oh wait, I can't do it right now because not Florida. You said you caught that fish in Texas. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look at the Texas area and see the records for the biggest bass.
Yes.
U S I mean FSU. You like football team FSU? What football team is FSU? Broke the line. I love this fishing game. I love this game here. I'm addicted right now. So I really am. When I'm doing a live stream, I can't really leave the screen because it interfere in my live stream. So I'm gonna add you after this.
Okay.
Look at this. I'm getting little hits. You see other people catching fish? This is where we're going with these gaming consoles. Everything needs to be a MMO feel, MMO fashion where they have to have a server because it's just more realistic when you see others doing the same thing you're doing in games. It's just a more intense reality type of a feel here. And another game coming out that I think is a good MMO is gonna be Biomutant. Yes, it's a huge multiplayer game there. That game looks spectacular. I don't want to take us off our fishing topic, but everybody pay attention to Biomutant because it looks amazing. We're gonna try another strategy. Yes, I'm strategic. Now they got this lake in Islip out where I live. I'm thinking if I get a boat and go out into the center of the lake, because it's a massive lake, it's extremely huge. If I get a boat and go out into the center of that lake, I see when I'm fishing from the dock, I see humongous fish jumping out of the lake. I mean, it just looks like a shark attack. This is an aggressive game here. This is a good game. I'm gonna go to my different, my colorful lure, my silver. For some reason now I'm not getting hits. I was getting hits. Now I'm not getting hits. Oh, you see that? You see that? They was following my lure. So they are out there. It's just that I gotta try a new tactic. I'm gonna try my new tactic, my old tactic. It's 2 minutes to 8. I mean, 2 minutes to 1. Oh, got him. Got him. Woo, 1.2 pounds. And that, ladies and gentlemen, this will be my last cast. Or did I speak too soon? I'm gonna try my other tactic. Just hold the reel and just reel in Bob, reel in Bob. For some reason it's not snagging him. This is something. This is something. A pickerel. Not the something I wanted to catch. Addictive game. I gotta be somewhere. I can't even leave because I'm so addicted. Here we go. Here we go. He's massive. He's massive. He's massive. Look at he ain't even coming out of the water. This is a huge one. He's over 2 pounds. I can guarantee it, ladies and gentlemen. You ready? 1.5. $120. This game is such a good game here. I have problems with disconnecting. I mean, it has that same intensity as real fishing. That's what gets me. Bass Pro Fishing. I'm sorry, this is called Fishing Planet. Right here, right, my channel's right here. Right in there. There we go. This is what I love. Wow, he's a little bit under a pound. Got him! Woo! I love the intensity when you get a strike, when you get a hit. Look at my line, it's at 36%. Look at it, he's taking me all over the lake. Look at his fit. This is a humongous one. He's taking me all over. What? 2 pounds. Didn't I call it? Well, I didn't say nothing, but this is a 2-pound bass. I had to hook her with the gripper. 2 pounds. You can't tell me this is not an intense fishing game. You never know what you're gonna catch. Excellent work for the makers of this game here. And that concludes our fishing presentation. This is my final verdict video. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up, 10 stars. 100% success in a excellent fishing simulator game. Thanks for watching, gamers. Thank you.